Hey folks, it's been a long time since we get one of these, but it's we're car talking with the ladies, and Poppy and Dad. Happy Saturday, folks! November, heading to where we going?
Kira's basketball.
Basketball with Kira. And I guess the topic of the day, what we're going to talk about is sports, and why it's important for kids to play sports. If you notice, the majority of the time that we do any of these car talks, because we're heading to sports, or from sports, or whatever. So, or from the beach, or wherever. But right now, we're heading to basketball, and the girls just thought it was important to talk about why we play sports. So why do you think it's important that...
So we can get exercise.
Exercise?
I say that.
Why else?
It's fun.
Is it fun? Why else do...
So you're not sitting on the couch eating chips all day, you have something to do.
Going out and doing things. Do you make friends when you're playing sports?
Yeah, like... People need friends.
So, I have another question.
You're holding it so high.
I'm sorry. Is it, like, when you're playing sports...
I'll hold it.
When you're playing sports, are you, what happens if, like, you go to a game and you, like, lose?
You can be upset, but, like, you don't get mad. Well, I do get mad, but I don't know.
I mean, you're not always going to win, right?
Yeah. The only thing that matters is I have fun.
The only thing that matters is that
unless
you have fun.
Unless it's like a basketball tournament, then I get mad if I lose.
But do you learn something, like, when you don't win a game?
Oh, you learn from your mistakes.
Like what? What do you learn from
Like
if you don't shoot that much baskets, you should make more next time.
Or like
okay, so then when you get home, what do you do?
practice shots.
Okay.
And then like if like
Practice what you...
I'm not good at that. I'm not that good at dribbling, and so if I mess up dribbling in a game, like if someone steals it, then I have to go home and practice protecting the ball.
Okay. So, would you say that you learn lessons from sports that aren't really that don't have anything to do with the sports?
Yeah.
What do you think? What lessons do you learn from playing sports? Do you think you could take and use, like, in other parts of your life?
Learn from your mistakes.
Okay, so you learn how to get better at things.
Yeah.
And okay, what else? And how do you get better at things?
Practice.
Practice
makes possibilities.
And practice makes perfect.
Practice makes possibilities.
No one's perfect, so it's possibilities.
Practice makes
possibilities.
Good.
Okay, so in life, right, you might not always get what you want, but you can try and you can work hard so that later on you can get to the things that you want to get, right?
Yeah.
And so that what are, like, okay, so that's like work ethic, right?
Yeah.
Hard work. Okay. So you learn that from sports?
Yeah.
Okay. What else do you get out of sports?
Friendships.
Friendships on your teams?
Yeah. Oh, a lot of horses.
Wow. So you get friendships from playing with other friends on teams?
Or like just random like people that you just meet. Like I met a lot of my friends from sports.
Okay.
And I just met
From like soccer and basketball.
So what if, like, you're on a team, right, and your team wins, but you didn't have, like, a whole lot of points, or you didn't really play well? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
But like...
Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
It's kind of like in the middle. Like, it's good or bad. It's good because so then you know if you practice it. It's bad because you, like, lost a little bit.
Well, no, if you win, oh my gosh. Wait, so you win, Dad?
What if your team wins, but you didn't really play all that well or contribute all that much?
Then that means it's
Then
like
that
good or
means
bad.
you should,
Do you feel bad?
Kind of, yeah.
You
feel
do?
bad because you're kind of letting your team down.
Kira, you're not letting your team down if you win.
I know, but like you're not really like doing thinking.
You're letting your team down if your team's playing good and you're not, and then you made the team lose or something. Like
Okay, so like
so
if your
it's like
team
tied, and like there's like
So-
3 seconds left, and that's your girl that you should have.
right.
And you don't box them out to get the rebound, and they reshoot it and make it.
Uh-huh.
Then you let your team down by losing. By
So
making you lose.
is that like double hurt?
Yeah.
So what do you learn there? What's that called?
Box out more.
Well, yeah, but there's a bigger. It's called accountability. In other words, like this whole team thing, like you have a part in it, right? And say your team wins, but you really didn't contribute that much to it. Well, then I guess that's something that you've learned that you have to go and work hard so the next time you can contribute, right?
Yeah.
But then if your team maybe doesn't win or something because of something that you did, and that probably makes you feel bad, right? Because that's accountability. But then you got to realize in the grand scheme of things, there's a whole bunch of things that everyone can do to help a team win.
Yeah.
You know? Now, do you get, like, say someone else on your team does something and ultimately your team loses because of that? How do you make that person feel at the end?
Bad.
You try to make that person feel bad?
No, you try to make them feel good about how they played and stuff.
Like,
So you try to like what
Encourage them.
and build them up.
maybe
Yeah.
another
Why would you do
person-
that? Why would you try to make them feel good? Because it was their fault that your team lost.
Because it kind of makes the person feel bad.
Because if you don't you don't go back to them, then they might not want to play again. Because they
Oh,
feel
so then so does winning or losing mean the most at the end?
no, not necessarily.
What means the most?
How you played.
How you played and how you are as a team member,
Yeah.
making sure that you're building up your team,
Yeah, like our coach says it's not about the score, it's about how we played.
right? And if you play hard, right, as a team,
Yeah.
that's like huge, right? It's like the most important,
If we play hard, like our rival, if we play hard
right?
and we lose, then it's okay because we played our best and we can't play. Like we can
And
play
you probably learned some lessons by
how they play.
Yeah, and so that even if you didn't win, you probably learned something
Yeah.
that you can take in your next game, right?
Yeah, like how if they guard us somehow, we know how to guard them somehow.
Okay. That's a good talk. Good job, ladies.
Thank you.
It's a lot of knowledge on a Saturday morning.
Yes. And
All right.
now it's the first day of
Wait, Dad,
Thanksgiving
where
break.
am I playing?
First day of Thanksgiving break.
Am I playing at East?
Nah, we're going to, I think, one of the elementary schools. Well, folks, it's been a great talk. I can't believe we got all that in. A lot of knowledge from the ladies. Really smart, articulate young ladies.
And we're back.
And we're
It's
back.
been a long time.
It's been a long time. Car talking with the ladies.
The last time
You
was,
folks, if we don't chat before Thanksgiving, we want you all to have a wonderful turkey day
and be safe.
and be safe out on
It's
the
supposed
road.
to snow.
And it's supposed to snow and out in our neck of the woods, if you know what I'm saying. So have a great day. Have a great weekend.
Can I say CarTalk out?
Yeah, you can say. Go ahead.
CarTalk out!